I'm in the company of Nicolas Yardy from Sappi. Can you explain to me what are the ingredients that made Sappi so successful?
To be unique and market leading in this kind of environment of the synthetic materials. And that's about design. If you don't have world-class leading designs and beautiful textures that people want, it's really kind of not, there's nothing else really matters, right? You can have all the products you want, but if it doesn't capture that kind of emotional and tactile design elements, we really spend a lot of time focusing on haptics, drag, touch, how the customer interacts with things that we make. Right? There's a lot of science behind it, but at the end of the day, it's how does it feel?
Where do you get the design from?
We look to the natural world, right? I mean, you look at why do people like to touch fur and feathers? And you touch a piece of wood and you know what you're feeling, it feels right. And so we look to those sorts of materials for innovation and how does Mother Nature do it? And how can we do a good job of replicating what Mother Nature does?
So the main source of inspiration, we can say, is nature.
Yep, absolutely.
And what kind of major scientific breakthrough have you witnessed, have you observed?
We have a product that allows our customers to get ultra-fine detail replication. And while that doesn't seem that important to kind of the layperson, the actual replication of a hair cell or the fine detail of a feather or even into functional textures. We have textures that are used for drag reduction. We have textures that are used for slip and drag control. And these are things that are very, very small in nature, and being able to replicate those with good accuracy, consistency, and reliability is really one of the kind of the design and scientific innovations that we've brought over the last 20 to 30 years.
How does Sappi handle that? Where is it taking place?
Primary research center is in Portland, Maine. I have 13 scientists from engineering, chemistry. I've got 4 PhDs on my team that join me, including myself. I have an applications and research facility here in Shanghai, and I have a European applications and research facility in small town Bornholm, just outside of Brussels. So I've got 16 or 17 scientists that are really designed about taking, and innovating our product and moving that innovation to the customer. Because if you can't take what you do and help the customers implement it, again, you're kind of stuck. Right? So we focus on internal innovation and then transmitting that innovative design to our customers.
So just to take an example out of the blue, how about, for instance, Nike, one of the brands that Sappi supplies? I mean, how do you deal with them?
We have a very strong relationship with the Nike innovation and design team because that's where the design and innovation comes from. Right? And so, they want materials that control slip or drag. They want a material on the toe cap of a sports shoe that, for example, when you kick a wet soccer ball, football for you, has the same effect as kicking a dry soccer ball. And so now you need to minimize surface tension between the shoe and the soccer ball, whether it's wet or dry. And so, I do a lot of work with the design teams with Nike and Adidas and other sports shoe brands to create innovative textures to solve functional problems.
Thank you very much,
Nicolas.
Nicolas.